Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Learning English from Podcast. I'm Mark.
And I'm Laura. Hi, everyone.
Laura, how are you today?
I'm wonderful, Mark. Thank you for asking. The weather is nice today. The sun is out.
Yes, perfect weather for a podcast. Are you ready to talk?
I am always ready. Today, we have a very special topic.
We do. Today we are talking about the year. We are looking back at the past 12 months.
Yes, the year is ending. A new year is beginning. It is time to reflect.
Reflect. That is a good word. When we reflect, we think about the past. We remember things.
Exactly. We think about what happened. We think about good things and difficult things.
This is a great topic because everyone has a story. Everyone had a different year.
That is true. And Mark, before we start our conversation, we have something important to say.
Yes, we do. Listeners, if you are enjoying this podcast, please do us a small favor.
Please click the subscribe button. When you subscribe, you help our channel grow bigger.
Yes, and please give us a like. Click that thumbs up button. It makes us so happy when we see it.
Also, please leave a comment. Tell us where you're listening from. Tell us about your year.
And one more thing, share this podcast with your friends. If someone wants to learn English, tell them about Learning English from Podcast.
Thank you so much, everyone. Your support means everything to us.
Okay, Laura, let's begin. Let's talk about the year.
So, Mark, when you think about this year, what is the first feeling you have?
That is a good question. Let me think for a second.
Take your time.
I think my first feeling is surprise.
Surprise? Why surprise?
Because the year went so fast. It feels like January was last week.
Oh, I understand completely. Time really flew by.
Flew by, yes, that is the perfect expression. Time flew by like a bird.
I remember the beginning of the year very clearly. I was making New Year's resolutions.
New Year's resolutions. Those are the promises we make to ourselves, right?
Exactly. We say, this year I will do this, or I will change that.
Did you keep your resolutions, Laura?
Well, some of them. I kept some, but not all.
That is honest. Most people do not keep all their resolutions.
What about you, Mark? Did you make any resolutions?
I did. I made 3 resolutions.
3. That is a good number. Tell us about them.
My first resolution was to read more books.
That is a popular one. Did you do it?
Yes, I did. I read 15 books this year.
15 books. That is amazing. What kind of books did you read?
I read fiction books. I read adventure stories and mystery stories.
I love mystery stories. What was your favorite book?
My favorite was a detective story about a man in London. It was very exciting.
That sounds wonderful. Okay, what was your second resolution?
My second resolution was to exercise more.
Ah, the exercise resolution. Everyone makes this one.
I know. It is very common.
So, did you exercise more?
I tried. I really tried. In January and February, I went to the gym 3 times a week. That is great. But then in March, I stopped going.
That is great.
But then in March, I stopped going.
Oh no, what happened?
I got busy with work. I got tired. I made excuses.
That happens to everyone. Do not feel bad.
Thank you, Laura. But you know what? In November, I started again.
Really? That is fantastic.
Yes, I decided it is never too late to start again.
I love that attitude. It is never too late. What was your third resolution?
My third resolution was to learn something new.
Ooh, interesting. What did you want to learn?
I wanted to learn how to cook better.
And did you?
Yes, I took an online cooking class. I learned to make pasta from scratch.
From scratch? That means you made it with your own hands?
Exactly. I made the pasta dough myself. No store-bought pasta.
That's impressive. Can you make other dishes now?
I can. I can make 5 different pasta dishes. I can make tomato sauce, cream sauce, and pesto.
You are making me hungry, Mark.
Maybe I'll cook for you one day.
I would love that.
Laura, let's talk about memorable moments. What does memorable mean?
Memorable means something you remember, something special or important.
Yes. So what was your most memorable moment this year?
Oh, that is easy. My most memorable moment was my birthday in July.
Your birthday? Tell us about it.
Well, I turned 30 years old.
30. That is a big birthday.
It is. I was nervous about turning 30.
Why were you nervous?
I thought, I'm getting old. I'm not young anymore.
But 30 is still young.
I know that now, but before my birthday, I felt worried.
So what happened on your birthday?
My friends surprised me. They organized a surprise party.
A surprise party. How wonderful.
I walked into the room and everyone shouted, "Surprise!"
That must have been exciting.
It was. I cried happy tears. I was so touched.
Touched means you felt emotional, right?
Yes, exactly. I felt so much love from my friends.
That sounds like a perfect birthday.
It was. And you know what? After that day, I was not nervous about being 30 anymore.
See, your friends helped you feel better.
They did. That is why it was my most memorable moment.
That is a beautiful story, Laura.
Thank you. What about you, Mark? What was your most memorable moment?
Mine was very different from yours.
Different how?
It was not a party, it was a quiet moment.
I am curious. Tell me.
In September, I went hiking in the mountains.
Hiking? I did not know you liked hiking.
I do. I love nature. I love being outside.
So you went to the mountains. Then what happened?
I climbed to the top of a mountain. It took 3 hours.
3 hours. That is a long climb.
It was difficult. My legs were tired. I was sweating.
But you made it to the top?
Yes, I made it. And when I reached the top, I saw the most beautiful view.
What did you see?
I saw mountains all around me. I saw clouds below me. I saw the sun setting.
That sounds incredible.
It was. I sat there for 1 hour. I did not talk. I did not use my phone. I just sat and looked.
That sounds very peaceful.
It was the most peaceful moment of my year. I felt so small, but also so happy.
I love that, Mark. Sometimes the quiet moments are the most memorable.
Exactly.
Mark, we have talked about good things, but not everything was easy this year, right?
That is true. Every year has challenges.
Challenges. That means difficult things, problems we need to solve.
Yes. Laura, what was your biggest challenge this year?
My biggest challenge was at work.
At work? What happened?
In April, I got a new boss.
A new boss. Was that difficult?
Yes, it was. My old boss was very kind and understanding.
And your new boss?
My new boss was very strict. She wanted everything perfect.
That sounds stressful.
It was. For 2 months, I was very stressed. I worked late every night.
That is too much work.
I know. I felt tired all the time. I felt worried all the time.
What did you do?
I talked to my new boss. I had a meeting with her.
That was brave. What did you say?
I said, I want to do good work, but I need to understand your expectations.
Good communication.
Yes, and you know what? She listened to me.
Really?
Yes, she explained what she wanted. We created a plan together.
And did things get better?
They did. Now we have a good working relationship. I understand her better.
That is a great ending to a difficult situation.
It is. I learned that communication is very important.
That is a valuable lesson.
What about you, Mark? What was your biggest challenge?
My biggest challenge was loneliness.
Loneliness? Can you explain?
Yes, in the middle of the year, many of my friends moved away.
They moved to different cities?
Yes, 3 of my close friends moved for work.
That must have been hard.
It was. Suddenly, I had fewer people to call, fewer people to see.
I understand. Friends are so important.
They are. For a few months, I felt lonely. I stayed home a lot.
What helped you feel better?
I decided to make new friends.
That is not easy. How did you do it?
I joined a book club at the library.
A book club. That is perfect for you. You love reading.
Exactly. Every week we meet and discuss a book.
And did you make new friends?
I did. I met 5 wonderful people. We talk about books, but also about life.
That is beautiful, Mark. Yes, I learned that when one door closes, another door opens.
Laura, let's talk about personal growth.
Personal growth.
That means we changed. We became better, right?
Exactly. We improved ourselves. So, how did you grow this year?
I think I became more patient.
More patient? Tell me more.
Before this year, I was always in a hurry. I wanted everything fast.
I understand. Many people feel that way.
But this year, I learned that good things take time.
How did you learn this?
I started learning to play the piano.
The piano, that is wonderful.
Thank you. But at first, it was very difficult.
Playing an instrument is always difficult at the beginning,
Yes, my fingers moved slowly. The music sounded bad.
but you kept practicing?
I did. I practiced every day for 6 months.
6 months. That is dedication.
And slowly, I got better.
Can you play songs now?
I can play simple songs, nothing complicated, but I am proud.
You should be proud. You learned patience.
Exactly. Now I know that progress takes time. I do not rush anymore.
That is wonderful growth, Laura.
Thank you. How about you? How did you grow this year?
I think I became more grateful.
Grateful. That means thankful, right?
Yes, thankful. I appreciate things more now.
What made you more grateful?
In August, I got sick.
Oh no, what happened?
I had the flu. I was in bed for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. That is a long time.
It was terrible. I could not work. I could not go outside. I just slept and drank tea.
That sounds awful.
It was. But when I got better, everything felt different.
Different how?
I was so happy to walk outside. I was so happy to taste food. I was so happy to see the sky.
You appreciated the small things.
Exactly. Before, I took these things for granted. Took for granted. That means you didn't think about them? Right. I didn't notice them. But after being sick, I noticed everything.
That is a powerful lesson, Mark.
It is. Now, every morning I wake up and I say, thank you.
Thank you for what?
Thank you for my health. Thank you for my home. Thank you for this day.
That is beautiful. Gratitude changes our life.
It really does.
Mark, we are learning so much from this conversation.
We are, and I think our listeners are learning too.
I hope so. Let's talk about the biggest lessons we learned this year.
Good idea. Laura, what is the most important lesson you learned?
The most important lesson I learned this year is this: you cannot control everything.
You cannot control everything. Explain this, please.
Well, I used to plan everything. I made lists, I made schedules, I wanted to control every detail.
And what happened?
Life did not follow my plan. Things changed. Unexpected things happened.
Like what?
Like my car breaking down, like rain on my vacation, like meetings getting canceled.
Those are frustrating things.
They are, and before I got very upset when plans changed.
But now?
Now I accept it. I understand that I can only control my reaction.
That is wise. You can control how you respond.
Exactly. If it rains, I cannot change the weather, but I can choose to dance in the rain.
Dance in the rain. I love that image.
It's about flexibility, being able to change, being able to adapt.
That's a great lesson for life.
It is. What about you, Mark? What is your biggest lesson?
My biggest lesson is about self-care.
Self-care, taking care of yourself, right?
Yes, I learned that self-care is not selfish.
Not selfish. Can you explain?
Before this year, I always said yes to everyone.
You helped everyone.
Yes, if someone needed help, I helped them, even if I was tired.
Even if I was busy.
You're a good person, Mark.
Thank you, but I was not taking care of myself.
What happened?
I got burnt out.
Burnt out. That means exhausted, completely tired.
Yes, exactly. In June, I felt empty. I had no energy.
That sounds difficult.
It was. I realized I gave everything to others, but nothing to myself.
So what did you do?
I started saying no. Not to everything, but to some things.
That must have been hard.
It was hard at first. I felt guilty.
Guilty. You felt bad?
Yes, but then I realized something important.
What did you realize?
If I'm tired, I cannot help anyone. If I'm empty, I have nothing to give.
That is so true, Mark.
So now I take time for myself. I rest. I do things I enjoy.
And then you have energy for others?
Exactly. Taking care of myself helps me take care of others.
You cannot pour from an empty cup. That is a perfect saying. You cannot pour from an empty cup.
Mark, we have talked a lot about the past year. We reflected on good times and hard times.
Yes, but now let's look forward. Let's talk about the new year.
Good idea. The new year is like a fresh start.
It is a blank page, a new chapter.
So, Laura, what are you excited about for the new year?
I am excited about many things. First, I want to travel more.
Where do you want to go?
I want to visit Spain. I have never been to Spain.
Spain is beautiful. Do you speak Spanish?
A little bit. I am learning. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Very good. Learning languages is wonderful.
It is. What about you? What are you excited about?
I am excited about my garden.
Your garden? You have a garden?
I do, a small garden behind my house.
What do you grow?
Right now, nothing. It is winter. But in spring, I want to grow vegetables.
What kind of vegetables?
Tomatoes, peppers, lettuce, maybe some herbs too.
That sounds lovely. Fresh vegetables from your own garden.
Yes, I want to eat food I grow myself.
That is a wonderful goal.
Laura, do you have any goals for the new year?
I do. I have 3 main goals.
3 goals. Tell us about them.
My first goal is to continue learning piano.
Of course, you started this year, so you continue next year.
Exactly. I want to play more difficult songs.
What is your second goal?
My second goal is to read 1 book every month.
1 book every month? That is 12 books in a year.
Yes, I love reading, but I do not read enough.
That is a great goal. What is your third goal?
My third goal is to spend more time with my family.
Family is so important.
It is. My parents are getting older. I want to see them more often.
That is beautiful, Laura. Those are wonderful goals.
Thank you. I hope I can achieve them.
I think you will.
Mark, our listeners have been with us for a long time today.
They have. Thank you for listening, everyone.
I think we should give some advice.
Advice about what?
Advice about reflecting on the year. Advice about starting the new year.
Great idea. Okay, Laura, what is your first piece of advice?
My first advice is this: write things down.
Write things down, like a diary.
Yes, like a journal. Write about your year.
Why is this helpful?
Because when we write, we remember better. We think more clearly.
That is true. Writing helps us organize our thoughts.
Exactly. So listeners, take a paper and pen. Write about your year.
What should they write?
Write about happy moments. Write about difficult moments. Write about what you learned.
That is excellent advice. What is your second piece of advice?
My second advice is be kind to yourself.
Be kind to yourself. What does this mean?
It means do not be too critical. Do not think only about mistakes.
Ah, yes. Many people are hard on themselves.
They are. They think, I did not do enough. I was not good enough.
But that is not helpful.
No, it is not. Instead, celebrate what you did accomplish.
Even small things?
Especially small things. Did you learn something new? Celebrate it. Did you help someone? Celebrate it.
I love this advice. Be kind to yourself.
What about you, Mark? What advice do you have?
My first advice is do not compare yourself to others.
That is important advice.
It is. On social media, we see other people's lives.
We see their perfect photos, their exciting trips.
Exactly. And we think their life is better than mine.
But social media is not real life.
That is right. People only show the good parts.
So we should not compare?
No. Your journey is your own. Your speed is your speed.
That is wise, Mark.
My second advice is set realistic goals.
Realistic goals. Not too big, not impossible.
Exactly. Many people make huge goals for the new year.
Like, I will exercise every day for 2 hours.
Yes, or I will learn 3 languages.
Those goals are too big.
They are, and when we cannot achieve them, we feel bad.
So what should we do?
Make small, achievable goals. Instead of exercising 2 hours every day, exercise 20 minutes 3 times a week.
That is much more realistic.
Yes, small steps lead to big changes.
I agree completely.
Mark, I think we should finish our conversation now.
Already, this went so fast.
It did. We talked for a long time.
But it was a good conversation.
It was. I hope our listeners enjoyed it.
I'm sure they did. We talked about many important things.
We talked about time, about memories, about challenges.
We talked about growth, about lessons, about the future.
Before we say goodbye, let's remind our listeners about a few things.
Yes, first, please subscribe to Learning English from Podcast.
When you subscribe, you get a new episode every week.
And please click the like button. Give us a thumbs up.
Also, please leave a comment. We read every single comment.
We want to hear about your year. Tell us your story.
Tell us what you learned. Tell us what you're excited about.
And please share this podcast with your friends. If someone is learning English, send them this episode.
Learning English is better when you learn together.
That is so true.
Listeners, we have a question for you.
Yes, we have homework for you.
Not real homework, fun homework.
Think about this question. What was the best moment of your year?
Just one moment, the very best moment.
Close your eyes and remember it. How did you feel?
And then write it in the comments. Use past simple tense. I went to, I saw, I felt.
We cannot wait to read your answers.
Mark, do you have any final words?
Yes, I do. I want to say thank you.
Thank you to who?
Thank you to everyone listening. Thank you for spending this time with us.
Yes, thank you so much. You could listen to music or watch videos, but you chose to learn English with us.
That means a lot. Learning a language is not easy, but you're doing it.
You are brave, you're dedicated, you are amazing.
Keep going, keep learning. You are doing great.
And remember, every year brings new opportunities.
New chances to grow, to learn, to become better.
The past year is finished, the new year is waiting.
What will you do with it?
Okay, everyone, it's time to say goodbye.
Goodbye. See you in the next episode.
Happy New Year to all of you.
Take care, everyone.
Keep learning English.
And keep smiling.
Bye-bye.
Bye.